video that I made. We'll be looking at the video out of sequence as I'll be showing it to you in the sequence that it was shot. And now to totally confuse you, the first scene I did was in my local Kmart, which is the beginning of the video. The boy in the video is my son and he's about 3.5 years old. And anyone out there who has made a video involving a 3-year-old will understand some of the difficulties which are involved. Let me see you. Where's Tom? Where's Thomas? Proof of this is the 10-minute video was derived from 2.5 hours of raw video footage. The video was shot around a basic idea. There was never a strict set of scenes or ideas or lines that were to be said in the video. All that was formulated later on, which to many people may sound a little bit backwards. But I'll explain the reason for this as we go along. The next scene that I shot was one of the scenes near the end of the video, and it's in my local charity shop. In this scene we see a very weathered and well-loved Thomas. And in the video I used 3 Thomas models to tell the story. The Thomas you see here was a brand new Thomas which I made look old by banging it around and putting a few custom touches to it which would become part of the story. Yeah, that's it, yep. Oh yeah, that's it, yep, you're looking around. You're thinking he's been loved. Love. One very important rule that I like to stick to is to have a video which has a beginning, a middle and an end. This scene in the charity shop could easily be the 3rd act in the video. And if I time compress the 3 separate sections the video is made of, the first section comprises of Thomas and the boy on the first day, and it goes up to the point where he goes to sleep with Thomas. The second section is a little bit more complex, and it's the adventures that Thomas has with the boy, and it could play out over a number of months. It may even be a year or so. It also lapses into the time where Thomas isn't such a favourite toy, and Thomas starts to find himself in some very unusual places. And in this final section of the video we find out that Thomas has a completely new destiny. And this is far grander than being thrown out in the bin and ending up at the rubbish dump. The next scene that I did was the Thomas the Tank unboxing scene. And I thought to myself, oh, this will be easy, this will be so easy, but no, we're dealing with a 3.5-year-old here. And I think I was trying to make it fun. I remember I was recording everything because I thought, well, there'll be a snippet here that I can use and a snippet there that I can't. And I always knew in the back of my mind from all the video that I took, I'd just be snipping out the really golden bits that I wanted to use. Show me Tom again. Go, show.